When Nissan was designing the 300ZX, this is the future they were imagining. In addition to being dirty and dangerous, it was filled with a bunch of cars that looked like doorstops. If these wedge car visions were to come true, the 300ZX was to be the first of their kind. Outside of the Blade Runner aesthetic, this car featured glass target tops, a trick 4-wheel steering system, and a 300 horsepower twin-turbo V6. Nissan wanted to build a Z car to beat the Porsche 944. Instead, they made one that murdered it. Because of the tiny turbos that Nissan chose to use, there's no gimmicky turbo lag. You press the pedal, and the power is there. For more than 2 decades, Nissan failed to improve on the 300ZX, but this new one might be different. That brings us to the 330 horsepower 370Z. Nissan had the mind to put the naturally aspirated V6 into a 3,300-pound chassis. That's a 10-to-1 weight on power ratio. The only person not excited about the 370Z is this guy. Not only does he have a comb-over, but he would spend twice as much money on a slower sports car because it says Cayman S on the back. Whatever. So the 370Z should be in another league than the 300ZX. But we still put them wheel to wheel to see how much the Z car had improved. Alright, so the wedge car can't keep up with the 370, but really it's the fault of the small turbos. The 300ZX just doesn't have the power to hang with the 370Z. Fortunately for me, JoJo's controller has narcolepsy, so I did manage to claim one victory, but for all intents and purposes, the 370Z is the better car. But it's not a fair comparison. The 370Z is close to $40,000, with the 300ZX is maybe gonna set you back 15 grand. So I took the change and made a few improvements. To equalize the two Zs, this one has a stainless steel exhaust and 2 giant turbos turned to 18 PSI. Now that their power to weight ratios are equal, they should be equal cars. The 300ZX is a little bit heavier, but JoJo wants to race it downhill, and I think that gives me a slight advantage, right?